Arkansas rice farmer Jim Whitaker of McGehee is making huge strides in water conservation with help from the internet.
Been on a couple-year process of trying to automate rice fields. So we have water sensors in rice fields today. We have 5 fully automated rice fields with a water level sensor that is going to my iPad, and it is controlling the pump and turning the pump on and off when the water level that I set indicates it needs to. What's neat about this is this system, through AT&T telemetry and through the internet, it is checking that field every 7 minutes, 24 hours a day. No matter what's going on, it is monitoring that well and the water level in that field. There's no way anybody can be that efficient and save the water this system's already going to save.
A 2-year study of Whitaker's water conservation efforts reveals that his farm is using only 12 acre inches of water, 23 inches less than the state average. That's resulted in a savings of 624,000 gallons per acre and a total savings of 4.3 billion gallons of water over the course of the 2016 growing season.
And then if you even want to take it further and think about a drinking glass of water, how much, 6 to 8 ounces of water, and divide that out, you will see that we saved about 6 glasses of water per person on the planet last year alone. And about 50% of our water is surface water, so we're not even pulling all of our water out of the aquifer.
Environmental stewardship is important to Whitaker, a practice he's been using technological advances to improve for almost 20 years.
In the late 90s, we started a practice called zero grading, where we were leveling our fields completely flat, and we were also growing continuous rice. So since then, we have leveled all of our rice ground to zero grade and grow continuous rice in a no-till water conservation environment. So conservation is just dear to what we do. AWD, it doesn't matter whether you have levees or zero grade, you can still do AWD, which is alternate wet and drying. Alternate wet and drying is simply flooding your field and allowing the water to naturally evaporate.
This irrigation program allows him to have a smaller carbon footprint, preventing methane gas emissions from his rice fields from entering the atmosphere. Rice was the first agricultural crop used for the carbon offset market, and Whitaker is one of 7 rice farmers who made history recently when Microsoft purchased the first carbon credits generated by the commodity.
Rice is one of the largest methane gas emitters globally because it's grown in a flooded environment. When you allow the soil to dry, the soil in a flooded environment stops emitting methane gas. That's where the carbon offsets come from. So what we found was we reduced our nitrogen use by 20%, we reduced our water by 50%, and we're generating about a ton of carbon credits per acre. And it's a win for the environment because we cannot keep using water at the rate we're using. And we're just doing our part to be self-regulated, and instead of having some government agency come and tell us how much water, we're trying to go all the way to the lowest possible amount and just be a good steward of the natural resources we have.